So in this video, we're going to be talking about price points specific to Fire Mountain. So if you're looking to buy in Fire Mountain, the average sales price last year, 2024, was 1.463 million. So I want to show you what sold just under that 1.63 million price point and a couple that sold over so you can see what kind of home, what size you're going to get, what lot size you're going to get, and what kind of upgraded features you're going to get in that house. So let's get started. So the first home we're looking at is going to be 2026 Elevada Street. So this is the southwest corner of Fire Mountain. I'm going to make this a little bit bigger so you can see. So this property here on Elevada is right here as I pulled out. It didn't show it anymore, but this is the 5 freeway. So actually, if I show you where Fire Mountain is located, here is Mission, and north of Mission is the 76. So this is the north end of Oceanside, and we are talking south of Oceanside Boulevard. This is actually the north border of Fire Mountain, right here. You'll see that the west border is the 5 freeway, the south border is the 78, and the east border is El Camino. So I'm going to scan in here and you'll see this is the far southwest corner. So we're maybe in just the south end. So Elevada Street is right here. And this particular house was right here. And Ivy is one of the main thorough streets through Fire Mountain. So it's a busy street. So for this house to be on the corner, you're going to be getting a lot of traffic going by. So that's the one thing I wanted to share about the house. But I'm going to go through it. Let's look at the pictures. This was a fantastic house. I had some buyer clients that I took to see the home and they didn't like it. And I'll explain a couple reasons why they didn't like this. So it does have solar, which is fantastic. And the house has been remodeled. So it also has a really nice fenced front yard. It's got turf here in the front yard and it has a smaller section in the backyard as well. And then right here, you'll see this is Ivy. And here's we go inside. You see it has some updated luxury vinyl planking, which is always nice and durable. It looks really good. And it's been painted a light gray. So looks really nice. I like the fact that this living room is open to the dining room and the kitchen is back behind here. It had some really cool light fixtures as well. So you'll see that there's a nice fireplace roaring here. And then you'll look over here. Here's a closer picture of the dining room. And then off here to the right, they had a sunroom, which was great if you really wanted that extra space and had a nice place to drink a cup of tea and read a book or watch TV or whatever it was. However, for my clients, this took up a good portion of the backyard that they rather would have had. So that's one of the reasons they didn't like this house. And here's the kitchen. And the other thing that I told them, they thought that this kind of kept the home a little closed off, the kitchen from the dining room. And I think it would be a really good idea to open this up a little bit more and get rid of these cabinets. And then here's the kitchen. So you have quartz countertops, you have some upgraded glass front cabinet doors, white cabinets, stainless steel fridge, these kind of fun light fixtures. And it's really nice and light and bright in here, which is really great. Here is the primary bedroom suite. You'll see here off to the left, they don't show a picture of it, but there's a walk-in closet. The one other thing my clients didn't like about this house is it was one big room. So you really couldn't utilize it as a closet straight off the bat. You really would want to have California Closets or somebody else come in and redo the closet so you could utilize it. It was basically just a big room. But this was a nice size and it did have an attached bathroom. So it's a primary suite and you'll see here's a bench right outside of the closet. You do have access to the backyard, which is nice. And here's the bathroom. It's been updated, not the light and bright white and gray, but it did look very nice. And here's the very unique thing about the house, and this is probably the thing my clients didn't like the most, is that this door led to the hallway to go out to the living room. So the only entrance interior into the primary bedroom, which is actually back here, was through this room. So although this is a 3-bedroom, you had to go in through this middle room to either go to the primary bedroom or to this other guest bedroom. So it's a little unique. And if you need 3 dedicated bedrooms, probably doesn't work for everybody. But this is a nice space that they created. They took 2 rooms and created 1, and they have it as kind of a workout room office, which is great. And then this is the guest bathroom right outside of the guest bedroom. And again, you have to walk through that center room to access this guest bedroom, but both this guest bedroom and the primary bedroom also had access from the exterior, but you had to go through that middle room on the interior to get inside either bedroom inside. And then here is a guest bathroom. And then you had a stackable washer dryer. This was hidden by some curtains, essentially, some sliding curtains in the kitchen. Here is the sunroom. So nice extra area to sit and relax. Another view. And then you can see how the sunroom took up some of this backyard. So it has some really nice pavers. Grass looked great. They had some fruit trees and things back here and some areas for you to do gardening, raised garden beds. And then here's that turf in the front yard. So great house. You can see how close, I'll go back here, how close it is to the ocean. Just down the 76, one exit to the end of Vista Way. 78 to the end of Vista Way. And then this is Ivy again. Here's the home. So this house closed at 1.450. It was listed at almost 1.5. It sold in 56 days, and it just closed just about a week ago at that 1.45 price. It was a 4-bedroom, 4-bathroom, but as you saw, they took that middle room and they combined 2 of the bedrooms. So that's why it really only was 3 bedrooms. And this was a single-story home, which I don't know if I mentioned, but you could probably see in the pictures. So going forward, our next property is 1737 Hunsaker. This is a 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom, and this is 1,910 square feet. And the last property was 1957. So about the same size square footage. You're getting about 2,000 square feet. This last one was built in 67, and the Hunsaker house was built in 57. This home on Hunsaker was on the market for 40 days and it sold at 1,570. It was listed initially at 1,599 and they lowered the price to 1,550. Let's go ahead and look at the map. So you're on the west side of Fire Mountain, which is nice. So if you're on the west side, you can walk down to South O. So this area, South Oceanside, also known as South O here in for all the Oceansiders, you can walk down Cassidy, and there's some great shops and restaurants here. And in fact, there is a great little brewery here and coffee shop. There's some yoga studios down here in between Vista Way and Cassidy. So lots of stuff to do, and you could walk. It's really close. Compared to walking all the way from Ivy, there's no easy way to get from Ivy down here or even to Cassidy. So great west side location. And let's take a look at the property. So this property, you can see, should it have a second story, you would have an ocean view because it's west facing. And the lot was 13,400 square feet. So over a quarter acre, which is really a good size. Option for an EDU at that size, option to build up. And you can see it has a really nice circular driveway. It is right off of Hunsaker, which is also a really busy through street, especially coming from the 5 freeway. And you can see it's another single level bungalow. And here is part of the backyard, some nice green grass. And another view of the backyard. I really love the vaulted ceilings here with the exposed beams, and the wood floors, and they had it staged, so it looks really nice. The living room looks really nice. The one thing I noticed about this property, and I think a lot of people will agree, and you see that there is some knotty pine oak here, which some people wouldn't like. It's not as modern, but the wood look is great in my opinion. It transferred into the kitchen, so this knotty pine oak, isn't the most modern. And a lot of people aren't going to really like the look of this kitchen. I think easily if you would have just painted this and maybe put some black hardware on, which makes things automatically look a bit more modern, I think that they might have gotten a little bit more money for it. It also has some more medium tile. It's just maybe not the most exciting kitchen for most people. But they did have a really nice dual 6 burner oven or stove with a dual oven, which is nice. And a little dining area here with next to the slider. And then we go back through the living space. Here's the dining space right here with the front door. And it does have these original windows from 1950. And I'll go back, the French doors going out to the backyard. And then we go into the primary suite. So the primary suite is at the end of the house closest to the backyard. It has a slider out to the yard, which is really nice. Good size primary suite with a little a bench where you could just sit, read a book. Really nice window bench there. And then here is the primary bathroom. Only one sink. Kind of an interesting angled tub, and upgraded from 1957 or 59, but not entirely brand new and white like everybody likes right now. Nice walk-in closet, good space, and here's the other side of the bathroom with a walk-in shower. Here is one of the other bedrooms. So this is a 3-bedroom. That's one of the other bedrooms. Here is the guest bathroom, also with a walk-in shower. And then here's the 3rd bedroom. So laminate flooring, it's not staged, does have some older lighting fixtures, but I think the appeal to this home is location. So on the west side, really large backyard, easy to put in an ADU. All in all, a nice house at 1.57. And then lastly, here is the last property I wanted to share with you. This property is 1438 Kurtz Street in Oceanside. So Kurtz is also on the west side of Fire Mountain. So this is actually a little further north. It's almost in the northwest corner of Fire Mountain. So this right here, Grandview and Mountain View, which is right here, that is the furthest north that Fire Mountain goes. And you'll see here's the 5 freeway. So we're kind of in that north corner pocket. So again, super great access to South Oceanside. You can either go down California or you can come back down Cassidy, and you can access all of the shops and restaurants here. Really easy to get on the 5, 78, 76, very, very convenient and close to downtown. So let's look at Kurtz. So 3-bedroom, 3-bath. This one's a little smaller than the other two. It's 1,678 square feet. This property was listed at 1.649, so 1.65 essentially, and it closed at 1.65. So the thing to know about this property is it was a flip. So this property was purchased, I believe in June, because this closed in September. I believe it was purchased in June for 1.2 million. So they had a spread of about $450,000 on this property. So it was done very well. This flip was done very well. You'll see as we go through the pictures. Definitely very desirable. Really nice curb appeal. And then look at this beautiful kitchen. Sage green cabinets and this kind of shiny, like shell-like tile. So cool. And they staged it, of course, and so it looks really pretty. Here is the front door walking into the dining area, and it's 1,678 square feet, including a 1-bedroom, 1-bathroom ADU. It's not huge. But they did add cantina doors. So here's the backyard. The lot also, let's look at that real quick. The lot was not huge either. It's 6,900 square feet. So it's like half the size of the last one. But it really gives you that indoor outdoor feeling because you have those cantina doors, which is so nice here. And this is the stage living room. Oops. And then there's the fireplace. So you do have a fireplace. And then the kitchen, little eat-in kitchen bar. And they had high-end appliances, high-end light fixtures. Just it really looked really, really on point. And then here is the guest bathroom. Everything's redone here. It looks really nice and neutral. And then here's the primary suite. So they had laminate flooring. Here is the study or guest bedroom. And then here's the third bedroom. So they had 3 bedrooms in the main house. Backyard, you have a barbecue or sorry, a fire pit. So a nice place to sit and enjoy a cool evening with friends. Had a little covered patio area as well if you wanted to create a dining space. And then here is the ADU. It is a studio, so it's not huge, it's small, but here's the little kitchenette space. Here's the space for clothing and washer dryer. And then bathroom is right around the corner here. And then this was the ADU space. Also, again, had a slider out to the backyard. And here's the tiny little bathroom with a little shower. And then here's another view of the backyard. So hopefully this gives you a better view of what it looks like to buy in Fire Mountain at around the 1.463 price point. The other two were a little higher. My name's Megan Meihaus. I live here in Fire Mountain. I work for Pacific Sotheby's, and I would love to help you find a home here. Should you have any questions on buying here in Fire Mountain, please reach out, and I look forward to helping.